Good morning, everybody. Just off camera right now, but coming to you in 1 minute. With all the various devices that make for a beautiful yoga practice. Hi, whoever's joining, welcome. How's it going? So we're going to practice about a 1 hour practice morning, or if you find it at another time, evening, afternoon, middle of the night. It's the cool thing about starting to have a practice online. If you get up in the middle of the night, you can go and check for a video that's on my channel or any channel and just kind of move through any kind of sleepless nights. And it happens. But whenever you're finding it, welcome to this practice today. And if we haven't practiced together, if you're just finding me for the first time, my name's Simone. We're going to lead a Yang Yin. Going to move through a bit of flow and vinyasa and then slow it down. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a playlist for today that you can play off of Spotify. If you're following me, my handle name is my friend Simone, like I'm your friend, you're my friend. And you can pick the Spotify playlist that's Yang Yin July 31st. As it would suggest, because it's July 31st. Oh my God. My husband, he's my tech support. And if you have a practice of using blocks or straps, you can bring that to the practice. I'm not going to, I don't necessarily need it today, but feel free if that suits you. Good. And the sun will probably calm down a bit. It's just making its way into of us are as well. So if you have what you need and if you have your devices that will allow you to play the playlist and you want to bring that nearby, feel free to start on your back body and just bring your device, even though I'm not usually a fan of devices, but just bring your device nearby so you can hit the playlist as we get started. Again, I'm going to go this way. You might already get a sense that I'm already gearing up in my breath. That mindful, purposeful breath, that is the practice. If you think of your breath a certain way anyway, just think of it from the ground up. So before you can walk, you need to find a way to stand. And that's kind of what breath is like in the way of a yoga practice. And out the nose slow. Take about 3 more breaths. In through the nose and out the nose slow. I'm going to get our playlist going so you can too. Yang Yin, July 31st. On the count of 3, 2, 1. still be conscientious of the rhythm of your breath, especially if you've hit play on that playlist. I invite you to step the soles of your feet onto the mat, knees looking up. Breathe in and out through the nose. And pick up your toes, all 10 of them, and spread them wide as you inhale. And then put them back down on the mat as you exhale. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, figure number 4. And take your right hand to your right thigh and push that thigh a little way back. Breathe in, breathe out through the nose. Leave your right hand down on the floor. Bring your left knee up towards your chest. Feel this stretch here. Breathe in and out. And then take this stretch a little further. Interlock the hands at the middle of the left leg, back of the thigh there. And start to pull in a bit. Muscle out the arms and out through the nose. And as we get ready for Vinyasa, be in the moment of this kind of truth here, this kind of slow and steady breath, finding the stretch in your body, feeling for it, deep inhale and out. Put your left foot down as you release your hands. Cross your right thigh right over your left, knee on top of knee. Pick up your bum and swing it a little bit to the right. Inhale here and then drop the legs to the left on an exhale. It might go deeper as you slightly look over your right shoulder. Deep breath in and out. Look back to center if you're looking over your right shoulder. Pick up your legs in that cross, left sole of the foot down, uncross here. Bring the right knee right up into the chest, interlock the fingers at the right shin, pull, charge the arms, breathe in and out through the nose. You can stay here, take it further, grab for the outside of the foot, half happy baby, maybe messy that right thigh over to the right, deep breath in and out through the nose. Come out of this, right sole of the foot to the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Take your left hand to your left thigh and then push back. Let go of that left hand, put that down, bring your right knee in. So hands out of the story for a beat. Interlock the hands here, slow and steady, and then start to find the pull after about a breath or two. Charge the arms. About 2 more breaths here, finding your stretch, feeling your stretch. We're just starting from the ground up. Standing before we're walking, breathing before we're flowing. Put your right foot down on the ground, cross your left thigh over your right. Pick up your hips, go to the left a bit, breathe in. And then knock your knees to the right. Simple twist. You might look over your left shoulder if you want a little more. Full inhale, full exhale out the nose. Come back up, Right sole of the foot to the ground. Uncross the left leg, but bring the left knee right in. Interlock at the left shin. Middle of the shin. Start to pull in. Charge the arms. And if you're going deeper, grab for the outside of the left foot. Half happy baby. You might put your right hand on your right hip. You're going to bring that foot back, step the left sole of the foot down, and then kick the legs back up into the sky here, both of them. And bring the arms overhead. Legs long, breathe in, hover the heels. Exhale, bring the arms and the feet in. Pick up the head and heart. Inhale, go long. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, go long. Exhale, draw it in. 2 more. Breathe in, go long. Keep everything long as you draw it in. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, draw it in. Pick up the head a little. Go long on an inhale. And this time bring the knees into the chest and hug a little beat. Grab the backs of the thighs. Rock and roll. And then come into a sit with crossed legs. Put your hands out in front and step into a downward face dog. Stay for 2 more breaths here. Bring your right leg high on an inhale. Step to the right thumb on an exhale. Put your left knee down and fan your left foot out to the right. Come up into a stand on your left knee like a modified warrior 2. Extend your right arm back, breathe in. Exhale back to a modified warrior 2, breathe out. Extend back, breathe in. Exhale, modified warrior 2, breathe out. 1 more, extend, listen carefully, breathe in. Exhale, right hand to the inside of the right foot and left arm high. Stretch that out, breath in, arm overhead, breath out. Pick up your left arm to 12 o'clock, breathe in. Hand down, spin your left foot back, breathe out. Pick up your right arm, breathe in. Exhale overhead, stretch on the other side. Right arm to 12 o'clock, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, breathe out. Straighten the front leg and fold in. Bend the front leg, breathe in. Step to downward face dog, breathe out. Left leg high on an inhale. Step the left foot through to the left thumb. Right knee down, spin the right foot to the left so you can balance. Come up into a modified warrior 2. Breathe in and out. Extend the left arm back, reach, breathe in. Modified warrior 2, breathe out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. One more to reach back. Breathe in. Take another sip. This time, left hand to the inside of the left foot, right arm high. Full inhale here. Modified bent knee triangle. Right arm overhead. Breath out. Bring the right arm to 12 o'clock. Breathe in. Put the hand down and spin the right foot back. Exhale. Left arm high. Little twist here. Breathe in. Arm overhead. Bring the left arm back to 12 on an inhale. Exhale, hand down. Straighten the front leg and fold in. Bend the front leg. Breathe in. Left sole of the foot down. Downward face dog. Stretch out. Bend the left leg. Breathe in. And then switch out the legs. Right leg bends. Breathe out. One more of those. Bend the left leg. Breathe in. Right leg straight. Switch them out. Bend both legs. Tilt your bum high. Breathe in. And step 2 big steps to the top. Breath out. Grab opposite elbows. Hang heavy. Tuck your chin in. Breath in and out. From the ground up, guys. So your breath is an inhale and it's bold. And your breath out really grounds through the feet and heavies the head. Let go of the elbows. Hands out in front of the feet or to the shins. Halfway lift. Ardha. Inhale. Exhale. Bow. Stand up. Arms high. Stretch. Morning stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands to heart. Arms high. Breathe in. Have a good flow. Fold it. Breathe out. Halfway lift on an inhale. Step to plank on an exhale. Ground through the balls of the feet, broad and dome the upper back body. Breathe in, spin the elbows in slightly, breathe out. Take an inhale. Knees up or down, chaturanga to the floor, kiss the floor, shoelaces down. Put a baby cobra into the mix, shoelaces down, breathe in. Lift the heart, maybe tuck the chin in, kiss the floor, breath out. Curl the toes under, tabletop your inhale. Go to downward face dog from this, exhale. Bend the legs, heels high, breathe in. 2 big steps, top of the mount. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Flat your back, exhale, fold. Stand up and reach tall, breath in. Hands to heart, breath out. Take your arms high on an inhale. Morning stretch. Belly in, fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step 2 your plank, broad your upper back body. Heels point up, balls of the feet ground down. Spin the elbows in a bit. Press through the hands like they're moving away from one another, but they don't. Take a breath in. Knees up, bend the arms halfway or all the way. Go into a baby cobra or a little bit of up dog here. Press through hands and knees, tabletop please. Take an inhale. Go to downward face dog, exhale. Bend the legs, heels high, breathe in. And then take 2 big steps, top of the mat. Halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale, bow down. Sit to chair pose for a beat. Breathe in, arms high. Then stand up, hands to heart, breathe out. Take your arms high on an inhale. Morning stretch. Out the nose, exhale, fold. Ardha Uttanasana, one halfway lift. Plant again, plank pose. Step into it. Take your breath out here to take your breath in. And then bend your arms halfway, chaturanga, breath out. Pull your heart through to press your shoelaces down. Breath in, look forward, not up. And then downward face dog, breath out. One whole inhale. One exhale. Bend the legs, heels high. Breathe in. Hop or big step, top of the mat, breath out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up, breathe in. Flat back, heart forward, fold, breath out. Go to a chair pose, sit your bum down and arms high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your arms even higher, look up, breath in. And this time exhale, fold. Ardha, inhale. One exhale to chaturanga, bend the elbows, they hug in. Upward face dog, inhale. Downward face dog, exhale. Step your right foot behind your right wrist. Angle your back heel down, warrior one. Breathe in. Put your hands down and go to chaturanga, breathe out. Shoelaces down, up dog, breathe in. Downward face dog, breathe out. Step your left foot behind your left wrist, angle your right heel down, inhale, arms high. Warrior one out, other side. Exhale the hands down right into chaturanga, extend the exhale. Find the long of the exhale to inhale, upward dog. Downward face dog, breath out. Take one more inhale here. And breathe out, exhale. Try for feet together, shorten stance, bend the legs, heels high, breathe in. And then hop to the top, sneak in, breathe out, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Bow it down, exhale. Sit to chair so your bum goes low, weight into the heels, arms high, breathe in. Stand up, palms to heart, pause here, breathe out. One inhale. And one exhale. Awesome. Chair pose. Breathe in. Listen. Cross your right ankle over your left. Breathe out. Keep your arms high and your gaze high. Full breath in. Full breath out. Sit, but put your right foot down. Inhale. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Figure number 4, other side. Breath in. Low your sit, breath out. Stay seated, put your left foot down in chair, breathe in. Exhale, fold, breath out. Surya B, halfway up, breathe in. Right into chaturanga, breath out. Upward face dog on an inhale. Down doggy on an exhale. Right foot behind the right wrist. Warrior one, left heel down. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga, breathe out. You can hover the right foot. Shoelaces down, upward face dog. Down dog. Left foot steps forward behind the wrist. Warrior one, right heel down. Breathe in. Slow to exhale, chaturanga. Hover the left foot. Shoelaces down. Breathe in. Down dog. Breath out. Take a bend in the legs, feet together. Breathe in, heels high. Hop, big step, top of the mat. Breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, feet together. Swim up to chair pose, arms high. Breathe in. And for a long exhale, palms to heart, stand up. Let the arms go. Take a pause here in mountain pose. Full breath in, full breath out. Chair pose, breathe in. Hands to heart. We're going to twist to the right, breathe out. Stay here for an inhale. Lift your heart to press through your left outer arm. Picking up your heart to roll your right rib cage up and back, long neck. Full inhale, full exhale. Come out of the twist, stand up tall, arms high, breathe in. Hook your thumbs up and over to the right, breathe out. Come up to center, inhale. Bow and fold through the center, exhale. Halfway up, breathe in. Chaturanga, hop or step, breathe out. Inhale to up your dog, shoulders back, look forward. Down dog, exhale. Right away, right leg high on an inhale. Bend the right leg to stack the right hip, bringing your right heel close to your left bum cheek, but turn your right shoulder in and down. Stay for an in-breath and an exhale. Right leg strong and straight, breathe in, square the hips. Exhale, step through to the right thumb, left knee down. Take your arms high, low lunge, arms, breathe that breath in. Hands to heart, breath out. Twist over your right thigh, in and out. And use that exhale to go maybe deeper with hips down. Come out of the twist, bring your arms high, breathe in. And then hips forward and down here, breathe out. Hands down on an inhale. You might curl your back toes under, straighten your front leg, fold in. Bend your front leg, right sole of the foot down, breathe in. And then pick up the back knee and straighten both legs, breathe out. Slow to bend the front leg, breathe in. Put your left heel down, fan your left toes out. Second warrior, breathe out. And imagine a space between your upper and lower body that picks up your torso high, but allows you to be in the lunge a little stronger, a little more curious. Exalt your warrior, breathe in. Exhale into that warrior two. Bring your left arm underneath your right, eagle your arms, pick up your elbows, breathe in. Exhale, a little humble. Pick it up, breathe in. Little higher. Exhale, little humble, navel in. Pick it up a little higher through the elbows. Exhale, arms out again. Breathe in, thumbs up. Inhale, right arm down, left arm high. Right into the strength of that right leg, but really make your left leg shine too. Make a big circle, left fingertips back. One whole circle through the inhale and exhale to reach the left fingertips overhead. Breathe in. Awesome. Put the hands down, frame the front foot, left heel up, right arm high. Breath in. Breath out. Take your right hand down, breathe in. Kick back into plank, exhale. Option to come up to the fingertips, heels of the hands off the ground. Inhale. Bend the arms, chaturanga. Exhale. Upward face dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Exhale out. And just kick your left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, step through. Breath out. Arms back, runner's lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Breathe out. Fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Sit down, chair pose. Arms high. Breathe in. Stay. Breath out. Take a breath in, look high, palms to heart, twist to the left. Exhale. Use that right arm to propel your heart up rather than to give into the space down low. Ground up, push some length and lift into your body. And come out of it, stand tall, breathe in. Reach the arms overhead, hook the thumbs opposite way, up and over to the left. Breathe out. Come up to center on an inhale. Exhale, bow down to fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Right into chaturanga, whether it's a hop or a step, bend the elbows, they hug in. You'll pull your heart up for an up dog, shoelaces down. And then down dog, exhale. Right away, left leg high, breathe in. Bend the left leg, stack the left heel over the right glute. Turn your left elbow and shoulder in and down. And then straighten the legs, square the hips, breathe in. And then step through here. Breathe out. Right knee down. Arms high, Anjane breath. Inhale. Hands to heart to exhale. You'll tilt the heart forward a bit and then twist over this front leg. Sweet and slow flow. Rotating the left rib cage up and back, the length of the neck, and keep focusing on building from the ground up. Good. Come out of the twist, arms high, breathe in. Keep this, but hips forward and down a little more, breathe out. Put your hands down on an inhale, curl your back toes under, straighten your front leg, fold in. Stay for some of this deliciousness. One breath in, one breath out. Come forward through the heart, bend the front leg, left sole of the foot down, breathe in. To pick up the back knee, straighten both legs, then fold in. Bend the front leg, ground, breathe in, and put your right heel down, fan your right toes out. Second warrior. Find the space of the torso being light, strong, and lifted. And then find the space of your lower body grounding. And you exalt your warrior, breathe in. Ooh. Exhale, come back, breathe out. You put your right arm underneath your left, eagle your arms, elbows high, breathe in. And you kind of hollow, navel in, round down a bit. Feel the pull of the shoulders open. Come back up a little higher through the elbows. Keep the lunge in the front leg, inhale. Exhale. Come back up one more time. Actually, second last. Exhale, elbows down and in, hollow. And then come back up, elbows high, breathe in, heart high. Exhale, arms long. Hold your inhale. And put your arm down, right arm high. Bent knee triangle, really challenging the strength of your left leg. The way you make that work is with the ground up breath and that back leg being committed to strong. Make a circle with the top arm, right fingertips back, forward, big circle, inhale, exhale. And next circle, lend your arm forward, overhead, breathe in and out. Put both hands down, frame the front foot, right heel looks up, breathe in. And then kick the left arm high, getting into that left leg and hip, breathe out. Put your left fingertips down, pick up the heels of the hands, fingertips to the floor. Breathe into plank. And maybe chaturanga with heels of the hands off the ground. Upward face dog. Pull your heart through. Exhale, down dog. Kick your right leg high on an inhale. Ooh, stretch. Step through on an exhale. Runner's lunge, arms back. Breathe in and out. Another inhale. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Forward fold, breath out. Use what we've opened in the way of the hips halfway up. Breathe in. Toe, heel, or heel, toe, wider feet. Toes out, heels down and in. Sit your bum down. If you have problems keeping your heels grounded, you might have a prop underneath your sit bones. Or you might keep your heels up in that instance. If you're feeling a sensation through the inner thigh, that's the good stuff. Right into the hips. Deep breath in and out. High the heart a little more. Breathe in. Exhale here. If you can bring your arms behind, interlock your hands, knuckles face down, heels of the hands kind of close together. Press through the heels, stand up, breathe in. Shoulders roll back, longer arms, toes in, fold, breath out. One whole inhale for yourself. One big whole exhale. Interlock hands. Put your hands out in front of your feet. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Peace fingers to big toes. Hook on. And then fold and pull with elbows wide. Breathe out. Do a kind of fold and pull that has the crown of the head looking down and the neck being long. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release that hook. Heel toe the feet closer together at the top of the mat. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, bow over your legs. Breathe out. Listen, micro bend in the legs, stand up, arms high. Big inhale. To interlock the hands behind the head, elbows mostly wide. Exhale. Pick up the center of the chest as you look high. Breathe in. Create a real mindful back bend here. Breathe out. Pressing the head to hands, opening the center of the chest, picking it up through the sternum of that chest body high for 3, 2. Flesh it out, arms high, unarch the chest, the back. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, bow one more time, breathe out. Feet together, chair pose, sit down, inhale. Exhale, heels up. Take your time here with your heels up. Widen the knees only, so the heels and the feet will knock up against each other for stability. Breathe in. Keep the heels up as you fold. Breathe out. Hands flat to the mat like chaturanga. Knees just go right into the armpits. Bend the arms. And see if you can balance by squeezing your belly in and looking forward to pick up your feet. Take another breath or two, and you might step into plank and then chaturanga, or hop into chaturanga bent arms. Upward face dog needs to ground your shoelaces down. Look forward, not up. Down dog. Breath out. Let's do this from down dog. Step your right foot behind your right wrist. Angle the back heel. Warrior one. Breathe in. Left arm underneath the right. Eagle. Breathe out. Pick up the elbows. Feel that stretch in the torso. Inhale. And as they come more neutral and down, pick up the back leg. Left thigh over the right eagle. Sit into it, but pick up the heart, elbows high. Full breath in, full breath out. Bring it up through the arms, the left knee high. Breathe in. Exhale, kick back with your arms back into a topple tree. Patan Vrikshasana, left big toe looking downward. Step your left ball of the foot down. That's your crescent lunge legs, arms high. Breathe in. Exhale, second warrior. Exalt your warrior. Breathe in. Straighten your leg here to come into a triangle. Breathe out. Now, it might be the case that you can grab your right ankle here to use it as a push off and lift, torso a little higher. Turning your left hip in and down, but rotating your left rib cage back. Remembering that detail, breathe in and out. Awesome. Come up to a T, straight legs, breathe in. Take your arms wide as they are, turn your right toes in, breathe out. Keep the T of your arms, breathe in here. And then fold, hinge slow. Slow and steady to keep an eye on the long spine. And it might be the case that you put your hands to hips, or if you want a real eye on the long spine, hands behind the head, kind of interlocked, elbows wide. Breathe in. And then fold slow and steady all the way down. Weight into the fronts of the feet. As you get almost close to the floor, hands down. And then you can walk your hands underneath your legs, between your legs, behind you, to pull this stretch more as you kind of grip onto the floor. Come up halfway with your hands out in front. Breathe in. And bend your back leg to flip your front toes up, grounding through the right heel. Breathe out. Flex your front foot. Full inhale. Full exhale. Come back into a wide-legged fold. Breathe in. Walk forward to the front foot, right foot, breathe out. Bend the right leg and then kick up, standing splits. Inhale and exhale. Left toes down by the right toes. Breathe in. And then you're going to bend your right leg and straighten your left leg. Breathe out. And then switch out the legs. Bend, breathe in, left leg, right leg straight. But stay here and then kick up your right arm. Breathe out. Right hand down, take an inhale. Exhale, hop into chaturanga or step into plank. Breath out. And then you move through your flow, up dog. Down dog, exhale. Left foot steps behind the left wrist, angle the right heel down. Arms high for warrior one, breathe in. Bring your right arm underneath your left, eagle arms, breathe out. Bring the elbows high. Feel the stretch on an inhale and exhale. Bring them to neutral in breath. Exhale, right leg over the left, eagle legs. Pick up the elbows, sit the bum down, long the spine. Keep your gaze still. Come out of this being strong, arms high, right knee up. Breathe in. And then kick back through the leg and the arms. Topple your tree, point your right big toe in and down. Steady your hips. One step at a time from the ground up. Right ball of the foot down, crescent lunge, legs, then arms high. Breathe in. Second warrior, open it up, breathe out. Lifting through the torso, exalt your warrior, inhale. But straighten your front leg to come into triangle here, exhale. Take a pause in this shape. Can you walk your left fingertips down to the left ankle, but without dumping the weight down, pick it up. And to the of the right hip kind of turning in and down, but right rib cage washing back. One breath in, one breath out. Come up to a T, straight arms, straight legs, breathe in. Wrists in line with the shoulders, left toes look in, breath out. Lift up, ground, breathe in. Keep your arms in a T and fold. Pause at halfway. Feel the work you need to do to keep the spine long and to be mindful here. Breathe in and out. And then for this option, peace fingers hook onto big toes. Keep the high heart, long spine. Breathe in. And as you pull, elbows go wide. Spine still long for a deeper fold. Come out of the pull and the charge of the arms, halfway up. Breathe in. Bend your right leg to flip your front toes up and ground through the left heel. Standasana variation. Breathe out. Come back to wide-legged fold. All 10 toes look to the right of your mat. Breathe in. Walk the hands forward. Frame the front foot, bend the front leg, inhale, kick up to standing splits. Whew. Put your right foot by your left foot. Yeah. Straighten the left leg, bend the right leg, breathe in. Switch it out, breathe out. Switch it back, breathe in. Left leg straight, bend the right leg. Then kick the left arm high. Vinyasa, arms down, inhale, hands to the floor. Hop or step to chaturanga or plank. Move through your flow. Breath in and out. Come to the top of the mat in a forward fold. I'll do mine from the middle. Fold down with your feet a little wider than hip, or a little wider than touching, so about hip width distance. And then grab for opposite elbows in a fold here and just hang heavy and sway the weight forward and back into the fronts of the feet. Take the peace fingers to big toes. Halfway up, bend the legs. So it's almost like you're going skiing down the hill, long spine. Breathe in. And then exhale, bum up and fold elbows wide. And then bend the legs like you're skiing down the hill, long spine. A little bit of a sit, breathe in. And then exhale, fold, elbows wide, breathe out. And then micro bend, not quite the same amount, breathe in. And let go of your left toes. Keep your right peace fingers to the right toes and come up. You can take your left hand to hip, kick out. It's kind of like that half happy baby that we started with. And you can find extension. If there's a micro bend in the leg, that's okay. What I don't want is kind of hunched over back body. You can extend your left arm for balance, and some people like to look over to those left middle fingers. Breath in and out. Good. As you come down, step down, calm and steady. Stand up tall, arms overhead, breathe in. Have a little bit of a back bend through the reach of the fingers, breathe out. Keep the heart high on an inhale, and then fold on an exhale, feet hip width distance. Peace fingers to big toes, bend the legs, sit halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, fold and pull, elbows wide. Micro bend, maybe not quite as much of a sit, long spine, breathe in. Right toes and foot away and down, and pick up the left big toe and foot. Come up. Find your extension, slow and steady. You might find that long right arm. You might find the gaze over. Take your time coming back to center so that you can gracefully step down into a stand. Mountain pose, breathe in. And breathing out. You might still be finding your way out of that shape. Fine, make your way slow. That's even better. As you get into that mountain pose, ground in the breath in and out. And from mountain pose, one big stretch of the arms up. Breathe in. Keep the fingers high. Lift through the gaze and the heart. Arch the spine. Breath out. Come out of the arch. Breathe in. Bow in your fold. Breath out. 2, 1. Halfway up. Breathe in. And from the top of your mat, toes out, heels in, sit one more time from Malasana squat. Breathe out. Take your hands behind, breath in. Sit your bum down, breath out, left leg long. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Breathe in. And bend the left foot onto the mat, left leg. And as you put the left foot onto the mat, you have a seated pigeon. See if you might close your eyes here for about 3 breaths. Keep your spine long for 3, 2. I'm going to lengthen the left leg for a beat to see if you can go further and bring the right foot up to the chest. Put your right foot to the inside of the eye of the elbow and then hug the right arm around the right knee. So I'll angle a bit differently for you guys. If this is too much, you can go back to the pose we just did, seated pigeon. Keep your high heart as you explore. And try and ground in the softness aspects of this, even though there's that bit of effort to show up. As you release out of this at the top of your mat with your left leg long. Right ankle crossed on the left thigh, arms high, breathe in. And exhale, fold in. Walk it back up, breathe in. Step the right foot down. Send your left leg back in a bend so that your right heel kind of lines up with your left knee. And then take your arms high, breathe in. And just fold over into this space. And the more you ground into the support of this shape, the more you find that kind of laying down into rather than trying to meet this kind of perfection aspect, the more you'll start to open into that right hip and the ease of it. For the last little bit of time here on the side, you might come up to the elbows and extend that left leg back almost into a kind of pigeon, but more like a swan. And that will get you deeper into the outer right hip. And might really be the word for you. You don't have to go deeper. You can just fold into this right hip the way we were before. Because it'll get more intense, and you might like that intensity, but I want you to be able to have a full, smooth breath in and out. I'm going to come back out of it. Bring your legs, both of them long. Take your arms high, breathe in. Exhale, bow, but kind of round the spine and try not to pull on the feet. You might layer your arms underneath your forehead. You could use your prop here if you wanted to put and lay down your forehead. And you could also just roll into this and roll into gravity. Meaning you don't look for a ton of support except to just trust your exhale out and fall into the space. Heavy head, tucking the chin. See if you can round up kind of super slow to stack the vertebrae and find the slow length of the spine. Take your left ankle over your right thigh, hands behind, seated pigeon other side. And see if you can close your eyes and really get into the feeling and the sensation without a necessary reaction per se, just the calm of the breath in and out through the nose. Try for about 2 more breaths, or you'll stay on board with this. And if you're going deeper, you lengthen the right leg, but you'll pick up that left foot into the eye of the elbow of the right arm, wrapping the left arm outside of the left leg. And just sit up as tall as you can. Cradle the baby here. And again, there is all this tendency to show up to the muscle of this pose and the grip of the hands, but find the softer aspects of it, like your jaw parted, your heart high, but softness in the eyes, maybe even closing that up for 3 more breaths. And you're coming out of either your seated pigeon version or the cradle of the baby. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Head your arms up high. Breathe in. And then exhale, a little fold and a grab of this right foot. A little more active here. Breathe in and out through the nose. And then as you get in and up out of this, you'll be facing the front of the mat. You put that left ankle down and you bend this right leg so that you can see your right knee almost in line with your left heel. Arms high, breathe in. And you'll fold in. And you can lay your forehead right down on the ground. Or you might lay your hands to find that space. Try and wait for those 5 breaths here in this fold before you entertain maybe going further, even if you know that you're able to go further. It's the last pose, so just being in the here, not there. About 2 more breaths before you go deeper. And again, this may be plenty of sensation not to go deep. Or you might pick up a little bit through the elbows and extend the right leg long to kind of swan setting. That means a lot of the time your inner right leg might rest to the ground and you'll fall into lying down on forehead to hands or to your prop or to your mat to go pretty deep into the left side. See if you can travel through 5 more breaths. Whatever variation you've taken of your fold over here. When you're coming out very slow, you'll land on your forearms first. You'll start to kind of land and roll a little more to the left side so that you can straighten your left leg. And essentially, sloppy but sweet, roll onto your back body. It might feel really nice before your final Shavasana to bring the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. And to bring a hand to belly. And maybe a hand to heart. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide when this shape needs to transition into a final Shavasana. And so whether you help your knees up like a book, or whether you stay a little longer, but just understanding that as you get out of Supta Baddha Konasana, this shape, and ground through your lower back with the soles of the feet to the mat, you're taking pauses, incrementally moving into that final Shavasana. And allow yourself to close your eyes for a final Shavasana if you can muster the attention to no attention, to just sleep in into that final space. And taking your time, hopefully you have a little more to give. But even as you get up, when you need to get up, just being mindful to still slow the breath, to not sharply move or gesture fast. Just taking your time into waking up your body out of this final Shavasana and into your day or evening or whatever it is. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And I'll speak to you soon, or we'll be on the mat soon. Lots of love. Take care of yourself. Namaste.